There's no need to wait any longer. We're going to get into Ryan's Roses right now. So if you're just jumping into the car, it's time for Ryan's Roses. If you are in your transition period, make the jump. iHeartRadio, do it quickly because we're going to. I'm going to read the email here, and then we'll make the call in a couple of minutes. It says, Ryan and Ellen, I've always felt my husband's friend has a thing for me. He's always friendly and super nice to me. I only see him as a brother, nothing else. Well, he told me that my husband is cheating on me, and I feel like he might be saying it because he wants my husband and me to break up. I don't want to ignore what he told me, so I want to find out the truth. The question is he telling her because he's being authentic and genuine and needs her to know?
Manipulating.
Or is he making it all up?
Yeah. Do guys do that to other guys?
What's his agenda? I'm sure they have.
Yeah.
But let's hope it's not standard operating procedure.
You want something, but someone else has it, so you lie to that something.
Well, or maybe it is real, but he's jumping. He can't wait to tell her because he wants to get in the way. Let me get Karina. I think that's what Karina's most concerned about. Karina, thank you for coming on with us. So you're trying to figure out, is this real or not, or does he have another agenda?
Yeah.
How long have you been married?
7 years.
And how much time do you spend with this friend of your husband's?
I mean, not too much, but he's definitely, he lives nearby. He hangs out with us a lot.
Is he married?
The kids, no.
Oh, so he's a single friend?
Yeah.
Is he cute?
He's cute, but it's not.
It's brotherly to you.
Brotherly. Yeah.
So you're confused, basically. You can't figure out if he's telling you the truth or if he's telling you this just to get in the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
Yeah.
How many do you have?
2.
Karina?
Yes.
So what's the friend's name?
Alex.
Okay.
Does your husband have any other signs that he may be cheating? I mean, besides the word of the friend?
I mean, I wouldn't say anything in particular, but, things definitely aren't, they're not going to be the same as they were when we got married.
What about this, though, you guys? What about you go to your husband and say, hey, your best friend is saying stuff to me that I don't believe, and I think that he's doing it to hurt you.
Because what if he's not, and what if Alex is really just looking out for me, and then I lose that friend?
Oh,
let's bring Patty in. Let's get to the call. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM.
You have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to bring Patty. She is going to offer your husband some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. Do you have any idea? Did Alex, your husband's friend, tell you who the woman is?
No, he didn't mention any name. He just said that she saw some texts going on, and
But Alex doesn't know who the girl is?
Mm-mm. If he does, he didn't tell me.
Okay, so we don't know the name. All right, so let's bring in Patty, and we're going to dial up your husband right now. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Raphael?
This is him.
Raphael, hi, good morning. My name is Patty calling from flowerpower.com. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good, thank you. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. I am doing this promotion today for 5 customers where I am offering a free bouquet of roses plus free delivery at no charge to you. All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to, a note, and I make sure they get delivered today by 6 p.m. the latest, unless you want to me to send them another day.
Yeah, I already know. I think I know what this is about.
I'm sorry?
I think I know what this is about. Karina, are you there?
I don't know. No, this is Patty.
No. Is Karina there? Are you listening, Karina?
This is... I don't have anybody here. Oh.
Raphael, I need you to know. Raphael, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. And Karina is on the line with us now. What's going on, Raphael?
I think I know what this is about. Karina, are you listening?
She's there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, babe, I have been meaning to talk to you and let you know what's going on and let you in. I know I've been a little distant lately, for a while now. And I can understand why you're coming at me like this and why you feel the need to do something like this, to have, someone else call and try to see if I'm doing something. But I think it's time that I let you know that, unfortunately, babe, I love you. I love our family. But I have been cheating on you for about 2 years now.
What?
Yeah, we got married young. I thought that we could, live a life together and continue being happy. And I tried to fight through it for the past couple years, but I haven't been able to, unfortunately.
Is this a joke?
Raphael, come on.
Come on. It's not funny if you're playing.
You're so matter of fact about it and so calm about it. It's strange.
Well, it's been coming for a long time now. And I'm sorry, babe, that I have to let you know like this, but...
You know who told her, right?
Someone told you?
Your friend Alex told your wife that you are cheating on her. And she believes that Alex may be motivated because he's attracted to your wife. What do you think about that?
I'm not surprised. Alex has been telling me to come clean for a long time.
But do you find it strange that he went around you to tell your wife?
I kind of do, because I thought he was my friend. I don't know why he would do that. I thought I can confide in him and let him know my secrets and let him know what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. But I didn't think that he would tell her himself.
Well, maybe it's because what you're doing is so wrong.
Raphael. 2 years you've been seeing another woman for 2 years. So you've moved on already. You've fallen in love again. What's at the bottom?
I've tried to work it out with Karina. I've tried to be there and be the loving husband.
What did you try to work out if you're cheating on her?
Our marriage. I tried to be happy. I tried to keep pretending that
By lying to her every day for 2 years? That's what you've been doing.
I can't pretend anymore, honey. I can't.
Karina, you had no idea?
Don't call me honey. Oh, no.
Who's the other woman, Raphael? Who's the other woman?
Good question.
She's this girl I met. I went out with my guy friends to a bar, and I met her there, and we didn't even exchange information that night. And about a week later, I saw her again at a grocery store, and we started talking, and we went out for drinks again, and it just built into this relationship that we have now. And
you just went out for drinks with some girl while you got 2 kids at home?
And does she know you have a family?
I've made her aware of the situation, and babe, I'm so sorry, babe. I really am. I don't mean to do this to you. I didn't even want to do this to you. I never saw myself being this kind of person, but I've tried to be happy, and I can't pretend and live a lie anymore.
And you're not even giving your wife a chance, to work on it?
I've tried.
No.
She's a great woman. She's a great mother, but she's just not for me.
Karina, what's your reaction to all of this? I mean, this is like the calmest conversation we've ever heard on one of these phone calls before. What's your reaction to what Raphael's telling you?
I'm sorry, I don't even know what to say. This is just
Please don't cry. Babe, I'm sorry.
Raphael, please don't cry. You just told her you've been seeing another woman for 2 years, bro.
I feel really bad about this, and I'm so sorry that...
Oh, you feel really bad about it. Yeah, I'm
yes,
sure.
I'm sorry,
it sounds like it's really messing you up.
I can't continue living this lie. I can't. I've tried for so long.
Raphael, what is the intention here?
I just think it's time for us to move on. I mean, I love my kids, and like I said, Karina is a great mom and a great woman, but she's just not the woman for me. She's just not there for me, as available to me as much as she used to be.
Karina, are you blindsided by this?
Oh my God, I there for you as much as I used to be. Do you understand what two young kids have done to it? I mean, it's like, this is what a marriage is. This is what happens. It's when you bring these two tiny people into your life. Obviously, I can't be there for you 100% of the time, but it's like, I expect you to be there for us, not somewhere else. And I expected you to bring these feelings up to me when you had them, not to some girl from some bar. Are you kidding me?
No, babe, I'm so sorry.
Right.
So sorry, honey. I don't want to do this to you. I didn't want to be this person.
Guess what? You are.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Raphael, we're going to actually let you go.
Okay.
Like, go.
Karina, can you hang on for 1 sec?
Yeah.
You okay?
No.
Okay, hang on, baby. Hang on 1 second. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. This is a public service. If you think someone is cheating on you and you can't get to the bottom of it, let us know. This is out of Alhambra. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband has been acting really strange lately. Everything that made him so great to me has changed. He's not fun. Doesn't want to do anything. He's acting like we, me and the kids, are now a burden to him. I'm convinced his mind and desires are elsewhere. I imagine he's cheating. Just wants to be with her instead of with his family. I'm distraught and brokenhearted. So let's get Clarissa on the line. Clarissa, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan. Thanks for having me on.
Of course. That's not a good feeling that you're experiencing, huh?
No, I'm not in a good place at all right now.
Yeah, certainly when you're supposedly your support unit and what you hope for is not present, sounds like.
No, he's not. I mean, I kind of feel like my husband's just like a shell of himself right now.
But it sounds like maybe he's depressed. Could it be something more serious?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I thought about that first, like maybe he's depressed, but...
How long have you been married?
Like 12 years. We've been together for 12 years.
And these kids that you have are how old?
We have 3 kids, and they range, they're 2, 5, and 7.
2, 5, and 7. Okay. 12 years is a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long time. And there are certainly ebbs and flows. But...
What does he do for work?
So he works, he's got an office job, and he's also driving for Uber on the side right now.
Oh, my gosh, it reminds me. I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
Because it's just a funny story about that. All right. So 12 years, 2, 5, 7 are the kids. Why do you think he's cheating? You sure it's not just he's not present, he's exhausted, he's depressed? Why do you think he's cheating?
Well, all the things that made him so great to me, like, they've all changed. Just out of the blue.
Let's see if we can find out.
I mean, yeah, that would probably help me a lot right now. I'm, like, having trouble functioning even. Like,
I got it.
Huge blow.
Makes sense. Well, hang on 1 second. We're going to come back and we're going to call your husband. Calling Clarissa's husband. They have been married for 12 years. They've got 3 kids, 2, 5, and 7. They had a great marriage, and now he's just not there. He's just not present. Mm-hmm. He's acting strange. Things have changed. His mind is elsewhere. So she thinks that he's maybe found someone else, and he's cheating. That's really what we've got. Clarissa?
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to say to me, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, your husband, on Kiss FM.
Mm-hmm. Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Now, Sissany is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends these roses to. Hopefully it's you, obviously. And if it is or it isn't, what he writes on the card, okay? We're going to have you on the line. Be very quiet until we come in and let him know he's on the air. And good luck, all right?
All right, thank you.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Justin?
This is him.
Hi, Justin. This is Julie. I'm calling from Pretty Petals. We're a new flower shop here in Alhambra. How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm calling because we're giving away a free dozen red roses. Actually, you can pick any color that you'd like. So we're branding to the area and we're promoting our delivery service. So all you have to do is give me the name of the person you want to send them to, and we can put a little note on there, and they can have them by this afternoon.
So you need a credit card or?
No, I don't need any credit card info, billing info, nothing like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to. And we just hope that you refer us to friends and family.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be great, actually.
Perfect.
I want to send them to Clarissa, my wife.
Clarissa, your wife. Cute. You want to write something on the note?
Just, I love you.
I love you.
Pretty simple, guys.
Hey, Justin, it is Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is actually being broadcast on the radio right now. We have your wife, Clarissa, on the line, and she has asked us to call you and just check in. How are things in your relationship?
You talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Just normal, I guess, relationship stuff. I don't know why. Maybe not so good. I'm getting calls on
Yes,
the
sir.
Ryan Seacrest show.
Yes, sir. Well, Clarissa had said to us that she felt like you were being a little less present and acting almost as if she and the kids were a bit of a burden, and she was concerned, to be honest with you, Justin, that maybe you were cheating on her. Are you?
No. I never do that. I love my wife and kids.
Well, Clarissa, would you like to speak?
Yes, I'm here. I mean, first of all, I'm super relieved that he sent the flowers to me. I just didn't know what to expect. But and I'm sorry to put you on the spot like this, Justin. I miss you. I miss the person that I married. I don't know what's been happening with us at all.
Well, I lost my job about a month ago that I didn't tell you about. So maybe that's why. I mean, I'm just feeling kind of like I'm letting you guys down.
Letting us down? How?
Not providing. I mean, I'm out here driving for Uber, hustling up some kind of money, but, I just, that's where I go every day. I don't go to my job anymore. So, I'm supposed to take care of you guys. I'm old school.
Yeah.
That's what a man does.
Yeah, I love that about you, but, the only way you'd be letting me down, your job doesn't define you. It doesn't define our relationship, our family. I just want to be with you. It doesn't matter any of that material stuff.
It's just a lot of pressure right now, And, you can't make much money out here on these things. And, I can't work a lot of hours because then you think then you would think I was cheating. Put it out all night, too. But we got bills that we got to pay. I mean, it's just too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, pull in some extra work if I need to.
Yeah. No, who raises the kids? I mean, this is what the agreement we made. I'd work, you take care of the kids,
Well, Justin, yeah. I think this is it's tough to hear. I'm sorry that you lost your job. Mm-hmm. I know that, as you said, puts you in a tough position when you're trying to provide for your family. The positive here is that your wife clearly loves you so much for everything that you are and all that you stand for, and that is important, and she's happy, I'm sure. As she said, she's relieved that you're not cheating.
Yeah, I thought we were great. I didn't know. I thought the relationship was great.
You just been a little distant, I guess.
Well, I can understand why.
I mean, we don't do anything anymore, we used to go out, we used to travel. We haven't, when was the last time we really did any of that?
Yeah, but there's no money for that. That's what I'm trying to say, and I'm trying to keep you from knowing. But I'm trying to get another job while I'm doing this, side hustle and trying to keep the family, afloat, keep our heads above water. It's not easy.
Well, Clarissa, there's good news. Your husband clearly is not cheating on you. And Justin and Clarissa, let me put you on hold and see if there's anything that we can do to help you guys out. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Ryan's Roses, as a public service. If you think something's going on in your relationship, we'll try and get to the bottom of it. Let me get into it right now because I know that you're on the move this morning and busy. Dear Ryan, a few months ago, I found a receipt of a wire transfer from my husband to another woman in Mexico. I asked him about it. He told me he had helped his coworker send money to his wife. I believed him, and we didn't talk about it again. Well, last week I found more receipts. My husband has been sending the same woman money every 2 weeks after he gets paid. Whoa. It's like he's funding this person.
Oh, my gosh.
So I think maybe there's a child.
Well, I mean, maybe, but don't assume
I don't know what to
right
think,
away.
but whatever. All right, let's grab her. Raquel. Hi, Raquel. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you today?
Good, darling. Thank you for sending us this email. I'm sorry that you're going through it. We obviously just read it on the air. You believed your husband at first, and then you see that he continues to send these wire transfers. What do you think is going on? What does your gut tell you is going on?
I mean, honestly, that's why I'm calling, because I don't even know what my gut is telling me, or I'm just really scared of what's even possible. Like, why is he sending money every 2 weeks to Mexico? The first thing is, like, who's he paying off and why? I just know he's paying off somebody, obviously.
So have you then told him that you have seen more transactions other than the first one that you talked about, or does he not know that you know that?
He doesn't know that I saw the other transactions. He just knows about the first one. When I saw these other ones, I was like, obviously he's going to tell me the same thing.
I know.
All right.
Well, has he been acting weird around you or different?
I mean, when I asked him about the first ones, he was really jittery about it, which was weird because the excuse seemed really logical. I mean, he works with ballets and car parks and everything, so it makes sense that he helps out one of the boys that has a family back in Mexico. But every 2 weeks, I mean, I think the guy could have figured out how to send a wire transfer by now.
Okay, so Raquel, I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay. Let's make the call now. Good luck, okay? Sisney's going to offer him some roses. We're going to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Anthony?
This is Anthony.
Hi, Anthony. My name is Leticia. I'm calling from globalflowers.com. We're actually a flower shop that's a network of over 4,000 florists in like 45 different countries. And I'm actually calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses today. And you can send them to anyone you want, anywhere in the world.
I don't have to give you any credit card information?
No credit card information. They're totally free. I just need the name of whoever you want to send them to. We can write a quick little note and then obviously the address of where it's going to go. And, we're global. So honestly, you can go anywhere. Pick a country if you know somebody overseas.
Okay. You know what? Let's send it to my wife, Raquel. And you can just put a note that says, I love you, babe. You're amazing, and I hope you have a great day.
Okay, cool. And is this local?
Yeah, local.
Okay.
Anthony, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sisney. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Thank you for staying on the phone with us here. Wow. We have your wife, Raquel, on the line, and she reached out to us because she's concerned about something that's going on in your relationship, to be honest with you. Raquel, do you want to tell him what you're worried about? You want me to tell him?
I'll tell him. Thank you for sending me the flowers. So I know that you still love me in some way, but I found more receipts, Anthony. I found more wire transfer receipts to Mexico City. And, like, not just one. Like, last time I found, like, 5. Why are you sending money so much over there?
Babe, I told you. I'm helping my employee send money to his wife in Mexico. That's what I'm doing.
But every 2 weeks? I mean, that money can go to pay for other things in our house. You don't need to be spending money. Even if he's giving you the money to spend, it's still charging our bank and our stuff like $5 for the transaction fee.
Anthony, here's the thing that we are trying to figure out, right? And by the way, maybe you're doing exactly what you say, but she just wonders why, when she asked you about the first time, you didn't just say, hey, I'm going to continue to send money to this family or to these people across the border.
It's complicated.
What's complicated about it?
I messed up.
What?
What do you mean you messed up?
Raquel, I'll tell you everything off the air. I can't do it over the radio. I can't.
So, but you're saying what you told her isn't the case?
I'll explain, Raquel. I can't do not on the air.
No, you need to
tell you
explain now. If you want to even give you a chance, you need to explain now. You can tell me. You can tell anybody. You need to tell me now what happened.
Babe,
I'm gonna lose it, Anthony.
Baby, it's bad. Babe, it's bad.
All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you on hold. I'm going to let you guys speak independently off the air. I'm going to take you off the air right now. Okay, Raquel, I'm going to let him tell you directly. All right. All right. I know I'm going to be killed for that, but I just felt like they should have the opportunity to speak on their own.
No, I feel you. I
can tell you're going to scream at me. Everybody's going to yell at me. But I don't know why my gut just felt like let them talk to each other on their own. I think we kind of can connect the dots on that one as to what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, I'm your host, Dr. Wolfulin. When I'm not leaving eyeballs out in the woods for old men to find,
He wanted me to have this.
I'm here at the Wolfulair reviewing movies. It's been about a minute since the last time I talked about a Friday the 13th movie, so I might as well talk about another one. Friday the 13th Part 3. In 3D. That's right, it's a 3D horror movie. And it was made in the 80s, which means most of the 3D is spent on wooden poles being raised toward the camera. Ah, holy shit! Oh, sorry, I thought he was gonna hit me with that fucking thing. Where was I? Friday the 13th Part 3 is, as the title suggests, the third part in the Friday the 13th series, starring the machete-slinging, bag-wearing killer Jason Voorhees. Well, the bag-wearing part might not be so true after Part 3, but hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Also, Part 3 is the second outing for famed horror sequel director Steve Miner, the only director to direct more than one Friday the 13th film, years before he directed Soul Man, the most racist film since the birth of a nation.
Go get my heroin and my hypodermic needle, bitch. Give me some more watermelon while you're at it.
Yes, dear.
White fat ass slut.
Friday the 13th Part 3 ditches Crystal Lake and the camp counselors, instead opting toward the Scooby-Doo approach. Quote-unquote teenagers heading towards an isolated location in a van that encounter a masked man terrorizing the surrounding area. Though sans mask for much of the film, the masked man in this case is Jason Voorhees, the man-child murderer that didn't quite drown as a kid in Crystal Lake that continues his mother's killing spree against people in general, not just camp counselors anymore. This is the first Friday the 13th movie that says, fuck it, and ignores Jason's backstory and underlying motivations, leaving him as a guy who just kills anybody he meets. Jason's name is never even said in this movie. In fact, Part 3 takes place a day after Part 2, making this whole movie start on Saturday the 14th and end on Monday the 16th, technically. Saturday the 14th through Monday the 16th is not as catchy of a title, I must admit, but they could have taken greater care in making sure that the title of their film fundamentally made sense and not did the whole Halloween 2 thing where a sequel picks up just a wee bit after the previous flick. Friday the 13th Part 3 goes full ante on aping Halloween 2's opening. Part 3 spends its first 5 minutes with a recap of Part 2 by just showing the end of Part 2 with only one new shot tying it to Part 3. After this, we have a wanted killer sneaking around somebody's property as a news report plays describing his previous exploits.
Bodies were found literally strewn over the 4-square-mile campground in the remote lake region.
Sound familiar?
Police are searching the entire area for a mental patient who escaped last night from the Smiths Grovewarn County Sanitarium. He is now believed to be at large in Haddonfield.
Although, to be fair, Part 3 was originally going to be even more of a Halloween 2 ripoff by following Ginny from Part 2 as she's admitted to a mental hospital and is tracked down by Jason, but Amy Steele wouldn't sign on to that bullshit.
Second act needs work.
You know, if you listen closely, the news segment in the opening mentions that Jason engaged in cannibalism and sexual mutilation. I don't quite remember any of that happening in Part 2, but then again, we still don't know what happened to Paul. Shit, man, Paul got the worst of it.
Where's Paul?
The opening with Harold, a general store owner, and his bitchy wife Edna don't serve much of a purpose beyond allowing the audience to live vicariously through a guy who can eat all the products in his store and, of course, testing the 3D with the most mundane shit. Oh, come on, you can see the fucking string on that snake. Well, at least they didn't feel the urge to show the inside of this dude's toilet in 3D. It could always be worse. Damn enchiladas. Okay, enough of the shitting in outhouses scenes. Let's get to the core cast of characters. God damn it, seriously? This Friday the 13th film has more shitting in outhouses scenes than sex scenes. Speaking of which, if you're looking for nudity in this particular film, look elsewhere. There's nudity, but only for one character, and this was still the early point where Friday the 13th movies were shy about showing the goods. Most of the time, Debbie's merchandise is out of frame, and I can only imagine this being a deliberate choice on the part of a nervous camera operator. Oh, what's the point of writing in the cliched shower scene if you don't get to see anything? Also, who wears pearls in the shower anyway? Okay, I'm getting really sidetracked here, but it's not like there's much of a story to talk about in a Friday the 13th flick anyway. Like I was saying, Part 3 centers around a group of high school students? College students? It's difficult to gauge with a Friday the 13th movie. I mean, you have the jock dude with the nerdiest, whiniest sounding voice ever, and you think, high schoolers, sure.
Now, I got your date, didn't I? Didn't I?
Yeah.
So don't embarrass me.
But then you have the couple in the group who look like a hetero-romantic Cheech and Chong ripoff added in to pander to stoners, and you just can't tell what this group is supposed to be. Ho-ho! Passing a joint in 3D. What will they think of next? How do these people know each other, though? No clue. I'll tell you what I do know. Chris Higgins and her friends are headed to her family retreat, Higgins Haven. If you're 11, this is a map from a video game you might have played. I need to make these videos relevant to the youngins out there. Some of these characters do have a bit of backstory and individual plot threads going for them. Like, for instance, Andy's roommate Shelley is a dateless wonder.
Just relax. Be yourself.
Would you be yourself if you look like this?
I don't understand why, with the Jufro and everything. Oh, and that run, too. With that kind of run, you'd think Shelley would be beating them off with a stick by now. So, Andy decides to set Shelley up over the weekend with Vera, and he makes a good first impression by wearing a serial killer mask.
You're Shelley?
Sorry.
You're killing it, bro. She's all over you, Shelley. Friday the 13th Part 3 is one of the most iconic entries in the series, but it's also a particularly lazy entry, even by Friday the 13th standards. It's the chapter where the series really fell into a safe formula without doing a whole lot new, where it's just the continued adventures of Jason Voorhees killing a new group of people and revisiting old ideas. Part 2 might have killed off Crazy Ralph, but apparently there's plenty of crazy hermits around Crystal Lake, as Part 3 falls back on the staples by having the gang encounter and gawk at a rapier Crazy Ralph lying in the middle of the road.
You are indeed, all of you, kind and generous young people. Look upon what his grace has brought unto me.
Oh, he also has an eyeball, I guess.
I have warned thee!
Yeah, when I see shots like a van passing by some roadkill, I can't help but draw some comparisons to classics like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Rest in peace, Toby Hooper. Part 3 just feels like a sharp decrease in quality from Part 2, which had a pretty varied cast and a strong lead in Ginny. Part 3's protagonist is Chris, who's just there. That's not to say that Part 3 doesn't have its charms. I mean, it's a fucking 3D movie that, when it saw video release, was not available in 3D for many years, so you wind up with the unintentional comedy of seeing a yo-yo awkwardly coming at you in thrilling 2D. And then there's Shelley, played by Larry Zerner, who really probably should be the main character of Part 3. The movie focuses a disproportionate amount of its runtime to Shelley, and after all, he's depicted as an outsider, an underdog. Shelley is the only really sympathetic character in this movie that we actually know much of anything about. Shelley sees himself as an actor who loves theatricality and movie makeup, who uses his skills to frighten his pals at the cabin, but it's treated as a war crime.
Asshole.
Oh, what a fun bunch. When the group actually reaches the cabin, the film still tracks Shelley's and Vera's relationship progress as everybody else is doing boring shit, like Chris and her boy toy Rick doing barn work. Really entertaining stuff. Shelley and Vera head off to a convenience store together, but not the one where Jason killed those people. Different one. Apparently, it's all the way near Green Valley, New Jersey, even. Anyway, Shelley and Vera are harassed by a trio of bikers.
Excuse me, but I believe that's my wallet.
Of course the first two black characters in the Friday the 13th series are criminals. Who would expect anything different?
I'll take that now. Is this your rubber?
Shelley and Vera make it out of the convenience store just long enough for Shelley to accidentally back up their bug into the bikers' motorcycles. Oh no, they're gonna have to dance to tequila to get out of this situation. Ali, chain in hand, approaches the two, but the man actually seems quite reasonable about the mishap.
Now, this is an old black trick. Really, I didn't want to talk. I was gonna fuck them up. So, if you're ever caught in traffic and a black guy starts saying he just wants to talk to you, don't open the door, nigga. Even if he's me, smiling at you.
After everything they've been through, with Vera warming up to Shelley over the course of the film, you'd think Shelley and Vera would finally hit it off, right? Nope!
I was thinking that maybe, we could...
I don't think so.
Shelley and Vera's relationship ends with an anticlimax instead of a climax. Okay, whatever, I guess.
Sure. We'll talk. Bitch.
It's a bit of a reality check in a movie where a woman is shot in the head with a spear gun and isn't immediately knocked down from the impact. Oh yeah, Jason's in this movie. Jason spends most of the runtime hiding out inside the bar next to Higgins Haven. It's not totally clear why Jason is hanging out in the barn to begin with. Maybe if it was established that the police were actively searching for him, it makes sense, but he spends a lot of time just chilling out for no good reason. To tide people over looking for some murder, the bikers wander into the barn while siphoning fuel from the white kids, and Jason gets his kill on, but it doesn't feel like old Jay's putting much effort into killing people. Chris and Rick split up from the group and hang out in the woods for a bit, but even with this golden opportunity, Jason still just fucking chills at Higgins Haven. Jason's like a camper in Call of Duty. While Chris and Rick are away, it does give Chris an opportunity to explain why she's so on edge about returning to her family's cabin, which is also the only bit of Jason background that the movie's gonna give you.
I want you to know what happened so you'll understand.
Through Dana Kimmel's stilted monologue, Chris says that she ran away from the cabin one night after a fight with her folks, and then takes a snooze cruise under a tree. Unsurprisingly, she's attacked by a weirdo in the woods.
He was so grotesque, he was almost inhuman.
This weirdo was Jason, who looks entirely different from part 2. No overalls, doesn't wear a bag on his head, and is missing his mangy locks of hair, looking more like the Tom Savini original. This was the first point when continuity was totally thrown out the window in the Friday the 13th series. It's implied that during Chris's encounter with Jason that he might have, raped her. I know I'm gonna get a bunch of people saying that that's not what happened, that's not Jason's thing, and it is one of the most hotly debated topics in the series.
I blacked out. I don't know what happened after that. I just don't know.
Keep in mind, part 3 was still early on in the series, and they were obviously still trying to figure out what Jason was, so it's just this weird thing in Jason's backstory that contradicts the later versions of the character we've grown familiar with. This was before Jason got his hockey mask, after all. At least until Jason met Shelley. Shelley brought along a small case containing what he called his whole world.
What do you got in there?
My whole world.
And that little thing?
Stick around. You'll see.
Apparently, his whole world consists of a wetsuit, a spear gun, and a hockey mask. But whose isn't? Jason winds up borrowing the mask from Shelley, and he's been wearing a hockey mask ever since. As for the wetsuit, wasn't really Jason's style. The real reason why Jason wears a piece of hockey equipment is because the effects team needed to create a replacement for the bag that was difficult for Part 2's Jason stuntman Steve Dash to see through. So, during a lighting test, the effects crew just half-assedly put a Red Wings hockey mask belonging to the 3D effects supervisor Martin J. Sadoff and called it a day. Steve Miner happened to like the placeholder mask, so the crew made a larger, modified version of Sadoff's mask with more air holes and those distinctive red chevrons, and a horror star was born. In the end, the hockey mask that made Jason an icon to this day was just an afterthought. It changed the world, but it wasn't on purpose. Oh, speaking of Steve Dash, Part 2's Jason, well, he doesn't play Jason in this flick. Part 3 started the long tradition of alternating adult Jason actors because the film shot in California in order to have access to the 3D effects experts that would help the crew figure out how to make popcorn work in the third dimension, and Steve Dash would have had to pay his own way to get to the West Coast in order to play Jason again. So fuck it. Jason is instead played by the late English stuntman Richard Brooker, and he did a bang-up job as Jason. Brooker's Jason has a sort of disinterested fuck-it personality to him, like he's just killing people to pass the time. Jason's kills in Part 3 are, of course, geared towards the 3D gimmick to mixed results. There are a lot of fun, memorable kills, but usually for the wrong reasons. The murders are much more ridiculous and over-the-top with sketchier-looking effects. Like Rick's head getting crushed and his eye clearly being pulled by a string. What the fuck's up with this movie and strings? Classic, but because it looks so dumb. Some of the stunts in Part 3 are pretty crazy, though, and I'm surprised nobody pulled a Brandon Lee in this movie. The suspenseful scenes in Part 3 also feel like there wasn't much effort put in. Like when Chili here, yes, that's her name, knows there have been some killings happening, so she just sort of slowly jogs around the cabin for a bit in a mostly static shot. There's no intensity at all, even with the intense music in the background. Speaking of music, Harry Manfredini returns once again to score Part 3, and it's the same old classic sound expected from the franchise up to this point, but with one notable addition. The opening theme of Part 3 is some sort of weird disco-inspired take on the classic theme that plays over some really cheesy-looking 3D credits and fog. This is a change of pace from the much more intense openings of the previous two films, what with a fucking exploding title in Part 2, and it could be an acknowledgement from the creators that Part 3 isn't gonna be a totally serious horror movie. It's a spooky horror movie, but it's also kinda funky. Alrighty, spoiler time! Don't want the end of this formulaic slasher sequel spoiled? Skip to the 3D time code for my final thoughts and check back later. Just like in life, eventually everybody dies. Well, not everybody, but almost everybody. Even Debbie isn't safe, even though she's briefly mentioned to be pregnant.
Would have been there already if some people didn't have to go to the bathroom every 5 minutes.
That's what happens when you're pregnant.
Nope, while Debbie chills in a hammock reading a Fangoria mag, Jason kills her and the unborn child. Savage as fuck! It's weird to think that Jason was just ducking underneath a hammock without being seen. So, Chris is the last girl standing in this horror flick. Unfortunately. I would have taken fucking Chili over Chris. The final act is kind of a retread of stuff from the last couple of movies, like Rick being thrown through the window a la the original. Looks like Jason wasn't tricked by his mom's sweater this time around. Chris's chase scene is a bit boring because there's little sense of urgency. Plus, Jason just seems a little incompetent when he actually has to chase somebody. Okay, I have to admit, that was a cheap shot. Jason does show an early sign of his extreme resistance to death when the chase leads to the barn and Chris manages to hang the guy, yet he still survives that shit. You know, Jason may be a killer, but unmasked, he sure does look like a jolly fellow. Ollie also shows his resistance to death, only to have Jason remind him that black people never survive Friday the 13th movies, unless they're a kid with a cute nickname. Chris catches Jason off guard and just whacks him in the forehead with an axe, leaving Jason stunned and allowing Chris to call Tommy Jarvis. No, wait, this is a movie, not the video game. Never mind. Yeah, so Part 3 just says fuck it and has Chris take a nap in a canoe for some reason. Just like in the original. Gotta throw in more retread. Chris sees that Jason is alive and happy to see her, but then he disappears. Only to have his mother pop out of the lake as a zombie. Doesn't really make sense since she didn't drown and all, but whatever. It's just a dream. Does Jason have, like, Freddy Krueger powers or something? He sure does appear in a lot of dreams. So Chris is alive and well, but insane, shrieking and giggling to herself like she's a Twitch streamer. And Jason? Well, he's dead, I guess. Why haven't the police set up a crime scene over here? There's actually a long-lost alternate ending shot where Jason decapitates Chris. Oh, what could have been. I guess they decided that they couldn't do the opposite version of the original's ending 100% and have it still make sense. So that was Friday the 13th Part 3, an important entry that cemented the series' formula for good or ill and gave Jason his iconic look. It's a fun little slasher flick, but plays it way too safe and feels like it's both held back by its 3D gimmick and focuses too much attention on 3D gags. Having to shoot for 3D seemed to have limited the shots that the crew could manage, leading to some boring chase scenes and cheesy-looking kills. I give Friday the 13th Part 3 a 3D snake out of a 3D eyeball. Now you can take off your 3D glasses. Oh, you weren't wearing 3D glasses this whole time? Too bad. You missed out on some cool shit.
This is all the exercise I need.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I opened up Gmail and I was on my fiance's account. He had an email from K Jewelers. We're getting married in October, so I was definitely curious, and I shouldn't have looked, but I did. It was the details and receipt of an engagement ring. I had already gotten my engagement ring. This one was more expensive than mine, but he got me the exact same ring that I wanted. I don't need an upgrade, but what is he doing? Who is he buying an engagement ring for? I'm thinking a lot of things I need to know. So one of the alibis could be that he was going to upgrade her ring, but she's saying, no, I didn't want an upgrade. So I don't know what else, what other reason would you be buying another ring? Teresa, do you think he wanted to give you a better ring? Is that possible?
I don't know. I thought so, but I really like the one I have. It was the one I really wanted, so it doesn't make sense.
So just out of nowhere.
But play this out with me. So you're thinking he's proposing to another woman, he's going to engage both of you, or he's going to leave you for someone else?
I don't know. Maybe it's not even an engagement ring. Maybe it's like a promise ring. I don't know. I'm being paranoid, but I don't know. Any jeweler receipt freaks me out.
It could be a surprise for you. It could be a surprise for you.
It's got to be a surprise for you. Are you sure, was it detailed as far as it was an actual engagement ring, or could it be your guys' bands?
No, it can't be our bands either, because we have those already picked out and ready to go and purchased.
Maybe he purchased this for a friend, whatever person maybe had bad credit and he couldn't buy a ring for his wife. So he's like, okay, I'll get the ring, you pay me cash. Do you think that could be an option?
I didn't think of that, but
let's just stop trying to figure it out and call next, okay? We're going to get him on the phone. Hang on one second. We got Teresa on the line, and she saw a receipt from K Jewelers of another ring. She's already got the engagement ring she wanted. It could be a surprise for her. It could be for another woman. We're going to call him now, offer him some roses, find out who's top of mind and what he's going to write on the card. So I need you to say, Ryan, you've my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
You do have permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to do that right now. So bear with us. Stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I'm looking for Jeremy.
Speaking.
Hi, Jeremy. My name is Vicky. I'm calling from Ventura Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Doing pretty well, thank you.
So I'm a new flower shop here in Sherman Oaks, actually, and I'm calling because each week we give out a dozen red roses for free, and you have been selected today to either receive those roses or send them to anybody that you'd like. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Actually, yeah, that actually would help me out quite a bit.
Okay, cool. Great. They're absolutely free. Like I said, I don't need any credit card info or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send the roses to.
Okay, so the name of the person is Paulina, but I really need them sent to me personally.
Paulina. Okay, but do you want me to write the note to Paulina? We can do that. We can start there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so what would you like to put on the card?
Let's see. Hey, Paulina. Love you so much, and cannot wait to see what happens from here on out.
Love you so much, and cannot wait to see what happens.
So, Jeremy, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your fiancée, Teresa, on the phone with us. Jeremy, I'm going to tell you why we're calling you. She saw a receipt where you bought another ring at K Jewelers, a more expensive ring. What is that ring for?
Oh my God! Like, oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Listen. I know, like, we've been together for 3 great years, and we're getting ready for this this wedding coming up in October. Honey, I gotta be honest. Like, I know this is gonna look and sound kind of weird, but I promise you, this ring buying this ring is not how it looks.
Okay.
Okay, just bear with me here. I really wish I, wouldn't be telling you this over the radio, but I think you deserve to know. I'm actually trying to help out Dan, my sister's boyfriend, propose to her. He's not really like the most romantic guy, and he saw how great our relationship was going, our engagement, and he came to me, a little while ago and was like, "Hey, buddy, I could use a hand here." He thought that a romantic date was like going to Home Depot and like, shopping for lamps. not the brightest tool in the shed. So I helped him like buy a ring so that this wouldn't be, suspicious. And when I got this call about flowers, I thought, hey man, what a great cherry on this Sunday. But I promise you, like, we're good. We're solid.
So, Jeremy, you bought the ring for Dan so Dan could use it to propose.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Teresa, do you believe that?
I guess. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, I mean, Dan is a pretty, idiot when it comes to like relationship stuff. So it's possible that Jeremy helped him.
So
I'm so sorry I didn't think this through.
So we're good.
You could have told me. I would have helped too. So.
Well, it sounds like we're good.
A really nice surprise for everyone.
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, Teresa, there's your answer if you believe him. And Jeremy, good luck with Dan and his operation.
Fingers crossed.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Let's get to this Ryan's Roses for a second. Teresa was worried that her husband, Jeremy, had bought another ring or engagement ring for another woman because she saw the receipt. She's found all this information, right?
Mm-hmm.
The ring was more expensive than her engagement ring, so she was thinking there's another woman. We get him on the line, and he says, no. I bought this. My friend Dan, who is romantically inept, asked me to find the ring and buy it so he then could propose to Dan's girlfriend, like Jeremy did Teresa. Teresa seemed to believe that was the situation, that was the case.
That's the only scenario that you could really think of. Why would a guy want to buy another engagement ring? It'd be crazy for him to be engaged with another woman.
Well, of course it'd be crazy, but this is Ryan's Roses.
Yeah, well.
Brianna, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hi. Yeah, this is just too much. I mean, I'm a great judge of character, and I can't believe a word that this man is saying.
But his wife seemed to believe him.
Well, I hope that she figures it out and she gets rid of him because he's stumbling over his words. And why would he buy a more expensive ring for his friend? It's crap.
Okay, so you don't believe Jeremy. It seemed like Teresa, his wife, did believe Jeremy. Mm-hmm. Naomi, what do you think? Do you believe him or not?
No, she needs to give that ring back so he can have two.
Well, I mean, it did sound very convenient for him to have this alibi, but it sounded also like his wife thought, okay, that's likely. Dan is that type of guy, and my husband's my fiance is just trying to help him out.
She didn't ask any questions. No, I do not believe him.
Okay. Well, thanks for calling.
Of course.
I don't believe him either.
Interesting.
I don't believe him either. It was just too perfect of an excuse.
I actually thought of this being an excuse, but then when he actually said it, I was like, I don't know.
When a friend needs help with an engagement, you give them a really awesome idea.
You don't go buy the ring.
No.
And I didn't want to, I didn't want to say that to Teresa because I felt like she heard from her husband. She was like, okay, I accept that. I didn't really want to argue that to her.
Right.
I don't know.
But it's his sister. So, I think, Ryan, you have a sister. Let's say your sister's fiance came to you and said, look, I really want to surprise my sister. I don't want her to know anything.
Want to surprise my sister?
Yeah, I want to propose to her.
To my sister?
Yeah, Meredith.
I know her name.
And, you're like, sure, I'll buy the ring and it'll come to me, to my address, so I can hold it until you're ready.
Yeah, I would say that. I would believe me, but I don't believe him. I mean, I heard his voice, but I didn't want to tell her that because she was like at peace for that in that moment.
I mean, but it was weird that he sent the flowers to Paulina, though, to his sister, right? Like, that was weird. So maybe it's another Paulina.
I don't know.
I don't blame him, but my brain's too tired to figure it out right now. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here is the email. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I gave my husband 2 tickets to see the Dan Band at San Manuel Indian Casino for his birthday. I kind of hoped he might take me, but it's a casino, so I get the guys sometimes want to hang with their buddies. He told me he took his friend Chris, but then I found out after Chris didn't go. When I asked him, he said, oh yeah, Chris had to cancel last minute, so it took Matt. But it seems like something that he would have told me. When he returned, I asked how it was. He didn't give me a lot of information. I don't know if Matt went, but I'm suspecting he did not. I think he took a girl. And he spent the night. Well, we just need to find out about that, because if that's the case, then she cannot stick around. Alyssa is on the phone. So, Alyssa, we don't really need to know much more. Do you have any idea if he did take a woman, who it might be?
Not exactly sure, no.
Has he been acting different at home?
Yeah, he's been a little distant. Something's off.
How did you find out that Chris didn't go and Matt may not have gone?
Well, I saw something on Instagram and his girlfriend posted that they were together somewhere. So,
although people do sometimes hold photos. Tanya does that. So I don't know if it was a current photo. Sometimes stock photos.
No, it's something from that night where they were out. Yeah.
Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you on hold. We would really like to get to the bottom of it for you. We'll come back and offer the roses to him, okay?
Okay.
Alyssa's on the phone. We're about to call her husband. She gave him the Dan Band tickets at San Manuel Casino.
Mm-hmm.
What?
The Dan Band?
Yeah. What's wrong, Tanya?
No, it's just funny.
What's funny?
Just like so random.
Is that the band from like The Hangover?
Yes, it is. And by the way, they have a huge cult following.
Yeah.
Right, Alyssa?
Where he sings the 50 Cent, "Can I take you to the candy shop?"
Yeah.
He's great. It's Dan. He's very famous. Anyway, so, Alyssa, we want to find out if he sends the roses to you or someone else, because you think he didn't take a buddy like he said. He spent the night and you think he took another woman. So we're going to offer him the roses and try and find out who's top of mind, okay?
All right.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
On Kiss FM. Okay. We're going to call him now. Be very, very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay? Here we go.
Okay.
Good luck.
Hello.
Hi, is this Johnny?
Yes.
Hi, Johnny. My name's Beverly. I'm calling from Bev's Flowers. We're actually brand new here in Fontana on Sierra Avenue. How you doing this morning?
Oh, good. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm calling because we're brand new to the area, and so we're having a promotion. We're giving away a dozen red roses that you could send to anybody that you'd like today, and hopefully just promote us, to friends and family. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash or credit card info or billing info or anything like that. Just the name of the person that you'd like to send the flowers to.
Okay, then the person gets them today?
Yeah, they'll get them today, and we're just hoping that you refer us to friends and family. We're right near Arrow Boulevard, close to the B of A. You might have passed by us.
Okay.
Yeah. So would you be interested in that?
Yeah, I could. You just need a name?
Yes, so we can start there, and we can write a note on the card.
Oh, yeah. My wife, Alyssa, please.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Yeah, you could write for being beautiful. You could do that.
Oh, that's so sweet. For being beautiful. Okay. And then there's going to be a dozen red roses. So would you like her to get those today at lunchtime?
Hey, Johnny, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to hear that, understand that. We have your wife, Alyssa, on the phone, Johnny. How are you, Johnny?
Good.
Good.
How are you?
We're good. So the reason we're on the phone together is she believes that you took another woman to see the Dan Band at the casino. She thinks you're not telling the truth about Chris and Matt. What do you have to say? She's on the line.
Are you kidding me?
Well, Alyssa, you can tell him what you're feeling.
Who is she? What I want to know is who is she, because I know that Chris was with you.
Who's the woman that you took to the casino?
Yeah, who? Who is she?
No, no, Chris, I was going to take Chris. He had to cancel.
Okay.
And I ended up taking Matt.
It's just, it's not. Why wouldn't you tell me that, like, the night you got home and I asked her how it was? And, that's something you would tell me,
You asked how the concert was. You didn't, Chris didn't go. I took Matt.
Why didn't you want to take your wife?
Chris and Matt don't get out much. I took them. It was like a guy.
Wait, you took them? Because Chris wasn't there. Now Chris was there and you took both of them?
No, Chris didn't go.
Okay, so now Matt went.
And I took Matt.
And where did you and Matt sleep?
We had to spend the night there. We were boozing.
Right, okay. If Alyssa asks Matt how it went, what will he say, Johnny?
Why? I don't even know why I'm being set up like this.
Well, listen, don't worry about the why. Why don't you do this? Alyssa, you and Johnny hang up with us, get Matt on the phone, and ask Matt some questions.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be able to tell if he was there or not. Legit.
Yeah, but you know what? Even if we don't, I just know something is off. I want to know who she is.
You're jumping to a crazy conclusion. I'm not.
Crazy.
Alyssa, does it matter at all that he sent the flowers to you?
That was great. I'm really happy about that.
He should be sending the flowers to her, sis.
Off.
Here's what your wife thinks. She thinks that you stayed there with another woman. If you didn't, then explain and prove that you didn't. And let's get Matt on the horn.
That's not even close to true. It's not.
All right. Well, that's for you two to work out. But I'm just telling you what she thinks, and I'm not so sure she's wrong.
I don't know where she's gotten this. I guess we'll have to talk.
Do you love your wife?
Of course, yeah, of course.
All right, well, let's hang up, and Alyssa, Johnny, call Matt. Alyssa, without any sort of prep from you guys, you'll be able to tell if he's telling the truth or doesn't know what you're talking about. It's easy.
Right.
I don't know why we have to get Matt involved. I don't understand.
Well, I think you do know why we have to get Matt involved.
I wouldn't worry about it if it's true. So
Johnny, it's clear why we have to get Matt involved because he was there.
Pretty
it's
obvious.
going to look so dumb to our friends if my wife
Well,
is...
you know what? Then I look crazy, and then you'll come out the hero. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be a hero here, Johnny. So let's go with it. All right. It's a good plan.
Sure, I guess.
It's a great plan. All right, Alyssa, keep us posted.
I will.
Okay. Good luck. Bye bye.
Thank you.
So, did Matt go or not?
I don't know but this is not going to work. Her calling him. Because right now, he's texting Matt saying, hey, my wife calls you right now, cover for me.
Oh, it's easy to interrogate with questions and be able to tell if he's telling the truth or not, even if he gets a pretext.
Maybe, but he doesn't have to answer the phone right away.
Specifics. Ask specific questions. Specific answers and details. It's very easy.
I'm on the fence. I don't know.
Oh, for sure. Chris wasn't there and Matt wasn't there either. Tanya?
I kind of believe him because he said boozing. We were boozing.
No, but he also said Chris and Matt. I think he's not telling the truth. He's not telling the truth.
I believed him.
Seacrest, Sissany, Tanya, Patty, the whole group here, just coming off of Orion's Roses. And before we move so fast off of this, this is really, and I need to pull up the floor plan of the casino here. The San Manuel Casino. Manuel? San Manuel? Is that how you say it? Okay,
Manuel.
San Manuel Casino. Just Google that. And I'll tell you why. We just did Orion's Roses, and Alyssa, so she got concert tickets to the casino for her husband, Johnny. He didn't invite her. He said he took a buddy. Then the buddy couldn't go all of a sudden, so he said he took another buddy. We got him on the phone. He denied that he was with another woman. He denied he did anything wrong. So we suggested to Alyssa that she talk to this buddy that he brought, Matt, to get the full story. And then Johnny, the husband here, said this.
We had to spend the night there. We were boozing.
We stayed overnight because he didn't come back. So he didn't come home. So he stayed overnight with his, quote, buddy because...
We had to spend the night there. We were boozing.
At the San Manuel Casino. All right. Now I'm pulling up the floor plan, and the reason I'm doing that is because I'm going to La Puente. Follow me on the geography. I got San Manuel on the screen. I've got La Puente on the phone, and here's why. Go ahead, Melinda.
Hi, Ryan. Hi, guys.
Good morning.
Okay. Morning. So, I have a band that plays there, and there is no hotel at San Manuel.
There's no hotel at San Manuel Casino.
They just broke ground like maybe 2 months ago, because of the reason was because of the fault lines, and they had to get clearance to even build a hotel there, and it took a very, very long time. And the tribal members explained that to me, so I'm like, because like all the other casinos have hotels there, so that's why they waited so long to get a hotel approved. So they just barely broke ground. There is no hotel at San Manuel.
Because he said
we had to spend the night there. We were boozing.
What's the closest hotel to the casino?
The closest hotels are like just down the road, a couple miles away. But San Manuel does not have a casino.
So you would think that if he got in a car to go to the hotel down the street,
if
he could have gone home.
Why would he be driving like that? You know what I mean? Like he said. We were boozing and we
Yeah, this is true. It says the rebranding of the hotel property at the San Manuel Village is going to be reopening, planned for late 2018.
Yeah.
I'm not believing you. I'm just checking here to make sure, because I don't want to condemn him. Unless...
I mean, I'm not saying he was with another woman.
But you're saying he couldn't have slept at the casino.
That.
Where does your band perform? I'm looking at all the different lounges.
We perform at George Lopez's Chingon Kitchen. We'll be there tomorrow if you want to go. We'll be there Friday.
Wait, you perform at which one?
George Lopez's Chingon Kitchen.
I'm looking for that. Do you see that on the...
Isn't that a bad word?
Oh, George Lopez's... ¿Cómo se dice? What does that mean?
It's on the upper level.
What does that mean, Patty?
What means?
It means...
Chingon.
You want...
Oh, chingon means
it means like
badass. Like
awesome. But it means like awesome.
Can say what?
ASS.
ASS? Yeah, you're fine. I mean, as long as you say it. If we say it, we work here, but you're fine. All right. Well, first of all, I hope you have a good show, and thank you. I think you're right. I do not see any places to sleep in this floor plan.
Yeah, no, it's not even built yet.
So it doesn't even matter if he was with a woman or not. He's lying to his wife. Like, even if he was with Matt, he's lying. He didn't sleep in the casino.
But he said he slept there, so maybe the city.
Yeah.
Around.
But then if he got in a car, he could have gone home.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you for calling. You are literally the FBI. All right.
Hey, Ryan, my son says hi and say hi. Hey.
What's up, bro? What's his name?
Benji.
Benji? What is it?
Yeah. Benjamin.
Benji.
Oh, Benji.
You guys have a great day.
Thanks.
Thanks, Benj. Bye.
Bye.
At Kiss FM. Hey, Rusty. Look at a guy's point of view on this. Hey, Rusty, thanks for listening. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How y'all doing?
Good,
Love the
brother.
show.
Thank you for listening to it. So what do you hear in this?
I was reminding or telling the girl, I think we all forget that they could have met girls at the show. Matt could have gone, and Matt could know the details.
Oh, right. And the four of them
I've never left the house with a friend thinking we're just going to get a room if we get too drunk. Like, it's either planned or we find a way home. So,
wait, Rusty, let me back you up on that. I'm also thinking I got a lot of buddies. You know, we've been out a lot of times. Never have I just decided to get a bed with my buddies and crash. I mean, never. Like, I would sit in the Uber for 2 hours before I have to sleep with Tanaz.
Exactly. But if me and you, Ryan, met some girls at the show,
I still wouldn't sleep with you, Rusty. I still would figure out some alternative.
That's the ladies. I also kind of feel like the wife knows something that we don't because she seems real convinced.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, just going behind the curtain here, to write us an email and to go down this path, usually we don't get the whole story. Like, usually we get the tip of the iceberg. But yes, you're right. Usually there's more of a foundation of a concern when you get to these
she
emails.
knew Chris wasn't there, so I mean, she has to know something else. So.
Well, Rusty, thank you for calling. We appreciate you listening to us.
Yeah, man, love it. Thank you.
Take care. Bye. I just want to grab. Can we get Shelly? Let me get Shelly for a second. So he had tickets to a concert, apparently, given to him by his wife, but there's another flaw in the story. Shelly in Fontana, go ahead.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I just want to let you know the concert that San Manuel sponsored is actually in Ontario at the Citizen Bank Arena. It's not actually at the San Manuel Casino.
So the tickets wouldn't have been at the casino? Or it could be, but there are other bands that are playing in some of these lounges, maybe. Right. But the Dan band.
I'm gonna look it up.
Look at
if there was a concert itself, the concert is not at the actual casino.
It says the Dan band at San Manuel Casino event tickets.
So actually at the casino.
Yeah, this one says at San Manuel Casino, Highland, California.
Yeah, there is a hotel that San Manuel kind of, it's close. It's 2 miles. It's at San Manuel Village. I think it's called Holiday Inn.
Yeah, but that's the one that's getting renovated right now, it says. There's a lot. Yeah. There's a lot of facts here.
All right, well, we're going to close this investigation, and we are going to deem him guilty of not telling the full truth. We don't know who he was with or not, but I don't think he's being completely forthcoming with his wife or us. All right, it is time for Ryan's Roses as a public service. If something's going down in your relationship and you are concerned, you can send us an email, and we'll see if you want to go on the air to try and find out more. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my fiance recently asked to postpone our wedding. He said it's just coming too fast. He says he's still committed and still wants to get married, but just needs more time. But we already started planning everything. We're supposed to get married this fall. He told me not to worry, but I'm worried. If he's cheating and this is why he doesn't want to get married, I need to know. Caroline, Hacienda Heights. Let's get Caroline here. Caroline, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay, too. So, I'm just thinking, you think that he may be seeing someone and that's why he's putting this wedding off?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he was the one who was so gung-ho about the fall, and it's not like I've been the one, in the driver's seat here and like bridezilla or anything. Like he's the one who was like, what are we waiting for? Let's get married in the fall. And he says he's still committed, but he's just like so cold and.
Well, maybe it's cold feet. Is he just getting nervous?
I mean, I guess maybe. I mean, his grandmother just died, and that might have been a huge thing because, like, they were really close, and she helped raise him, and she's not going to be at the wedding. I mean, I know that's like affected him, but
I think it's a case of cold feet.
Well, do you guys have stuff booked? Like, is the venue booked? Had you booked a wedding planner?
No, I mean, not yet. Like, I haven't secured that yet. I mean, I did like have a party with my girlfriend that I chose to be my bridesmaid. Like that was that was a thing like I felt really excited about. Now I just feel like, okay, well, if I told them, like now what am I going to tell them?
Yeah.
But
well, they'll understand if they're your true friends.
Yeah, of course. But
here's what we'll do, Caroline. We'll call him. Well, let's call him and see what we can find out. Let's just get it done. Okay.
Okay.
We'll do it next. So we've got Caroline on the phone. Her husband has said, hey, he was rushing to want to get married in the fall. Then he said, let's postpone it. He says, don't worry. I just need more time.
I mean, I kind of agree with him. It's a little rushed to plan a wedding right now in the fall. You want to go like a year out almost.
When I was planning, when I was watching my sister, when I was
like, skirt.
When I was planning,
Can you imagine?
Watching my sister plan her wedding. I thought a year was a long time, and then I watched it come. It went so fast.
Yeah,
to get everything organized.
Even to book a venue, like you need a year out.
Book a venue. Then you got a bachelorette party to plan. I mean, there's a lot of things that have to happen, and time goes by fast. So, I think he might just need the time. Like, I don't necessarily think there's a lot here in the email that tells me he's cheating. But let's find out what we can see.
But she says he's been acting cold.
Well, he's nervous. It's a big deal. He's about to get married.
You boo-hoo, man up.
Well, boo-hoo, give him a second. He's gotta get,
I know, I feel like guys, don't love marriage.
Wait,
that's not true.
That's a whole different hour.
Okay.
I think guys love marriage.
Yeah, Michael loves marriage.
It's just you gotta be ready with the right person. So maybe he's feeling like she's not the right person.
Oh, jeez.
Well, Caroline, let's find out. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Perfect. We're going to call him now. Be very quiet. Let's see what we can find out, okay? Sisney's going to offer him some roses. Let's see who he's got top of mind and what he puts on the card, okay? Stay quiet until we tell him that he's on the air. Here we go.
Hi, is this Joel?
Yeah.
Hi, Joel. My name is Kyla. I'm calling from Blossoms. How you doing this morning?
Your name is what? I'm sorry?
Kyla?
Shyla?
Kyla.
Oh, Kyla. Hi. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So basically, we're a brand new floral design store here on Hacienda Boulevard, across the street from Vaughn's, and you know where like the Taco Bell is?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we're brand new to the area, and I'm just trying to promote my new business. And all I ask is that, you know, if you wanted to send a free dozen roses to anybody, you refer us to friends and family. They're absolutely free. I don't need billing, a credit card, anything like that from you. Just the name of the person you want to send the flowers to.
Oh, that's really sweet.
So is that something you'd be interested in? Okay, great.
Yeah.
What's the name of the person you want to send these roses to?
It's Caroline.
Caroline. Okay, and what would you like to put on the card?
I love you, babe. I hope you enjoy this.
I love you, babe. Hope you enjoy this.
Or these, rather.
Enjoy these. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Cool. Okay, well, can you hang on for 1 second, please?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Why are you making him hold?
You told me to make him hold when they send him to the wife or the girlfriend
All right.
or the fiance in this situation.
I remember that now. Caroline, do you want us to tell him what's going on? I think we should.
I mean, he sounds like.
But he sent the flowers to you.
I know, but let's find out. I want to know why he postponed the wedding now. Joel, good morning. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan Seacrest. Thanks for being on with us. Your future wife, Caroline, is on the phone. Congratulations on your wedding coming up.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Ryan Seacrest?
Yes, sir. It's exciting.
Yeah?
Yeah. So she was telling us, as part of this flower giveaway we do here, she was telling us that you have postponed the wedding a little bit.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, everyone needs to make sure you got enough runway to get it done right. What was the reason you postponed it?
I just felt like we were moving a little too fast, and some stuff has come up recently that kind of made me just want to take it a little slower and want to really plan it out.
What's come up recently?
My grandmother passed away.
I'm sorry. Caroline, I think this is all good news here. And Joel, sorry to just ask this directly in this moment, but are you cheating on your wife? Is there another woman? Is there another woman would be the reason you'd be pushing this back?
I mean, she's not my wife yet, but no, I'm
sorry,
not
your
cheating.
wife to be?
No.
All right. Well, Caroline, you have any other questions?
I mean, I guess I feel silly for worrying. I just, you've been so distant lately, and I just, you were the one originally who were like, yeah, let's get married in the fall, and then when you were like pulling away, like, let's not do it, I don't know. I guess I just got really, really scared and sad, and
I think he was just grieving, Caroline.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I mean, there's that. Yeah, and just like the fall just kind of brings up, I don't know, a lot of stuff. Just like thinking about my birthday, and I mean, I still want to do this. I love you.
I love you too. I love you too.
Well, you guys are cute.
Are we thinking like 2020 now?
Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I got to get more in place, and financially too. Wedding.
All fair. All fair. And 2020 is not that far now, sis. If you're planning a wedding.
Well, I was just thinking next year.
It's true.
All right. Well, happy couple. Thank you very much, Caroline. Appreciate you reaching out to us. And Joel, good luck. Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Thanks.
All
guys.
right.
Have a good day.
All right. Bye, guys.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Love that.
They're not going to get married.
Why do you say that?
You could just hear it in his voice.
No, I think he's got like a little bit of stress.
No.
He wants to be in the right place. He said, I love you, sends the flowers to her.
Just my opinion.
Okay, so we had a Ryan's Roses call a few minutes ago. Joel wanted to postpone the wedding. He had a death in the family. He wanted to be more comfortable financially. And I think it all sounded legit. And he sent the roses to his fiance, saying, Caroline, love you, babe. Hope you enjoy these. So I don't know what the big deal is. And then Sis has to go on and put it out there that she doesn't think that they're going to get married.
I don't think so. I don't think that he he just didn't convince me enough with what it just sounded like excuses.
Here's part of the call.
You know, just like the fall just kind of brings up, I don't know, a lot of stuff. Just like thinking about my birthday and I mean, I still want to do this. I love you. I
love you too. I love you too.
Oh, you guys are cute.
Are we thinking like 2020 now?
Maybe, I don't know. I feel like I got to get more in place and, you know, financially too.
I hear a guy that's got a lot on his plate. I don't hear a guy that's trying to get out of getting married to his fiance.
I think originally what you were saying, cold feet, where I didn't want to believe you, I actually think he has cold feet.
I hear a guy that wants to be a good husband that's just nervous.
Yeah, he reminded me a lot of Chandler Bing, actually.
He didn't remind me of Chandler, but I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like cold feety, but he'll go through with it and he's going to be a great husband.
I feel like I hear a good husband there.
Mm-hmm.
He's just nervous.
Something's off.
I don't
Patty?
think he wants to marry her.
Yeah, thanks, Patty.
I really didn't hear that, guys. I didn't.
Yes,
no. I just don't even. I think he's just not into her anymore.
Oh.
And he's making up excuses. It's moving too fast. He wanted to plan it out. Why did he bring up his birthday? Like, that's weird.
So random.
Like, if it was
It's
about
not
his
random.
grandma, I totally 100% respect
But why
that.
is it random to be about your birthday? He wants to have more financial security. He doesn't want to have a wedding around his birthday.
But he's the one that suggested it in the first place.
What
In the
guy?
fall.
What
In the fall.
guy cares about having a wedding around your birthday?
Oh, Michael would.
I
Wait,
would.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would. I'll tell you why, because mine's Christmas. So I don't have a wedding on Christmas Eve.
And have Christmas and have
Christmas
your birthday.
and my birthday. It's too much anyway.
Well, see,
You know?
you're a
Traffic
different
is bad.
category, Ryan. Yeah.
What category am I in?
That makes sense. You're a holiday baby.
Oh, all right. Because traffic's bad around then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one's around anyway.
That's fine because I'm having a micro wedding.
Yeah.
5 people to 50. Didn't you hear from the wedding planner earlier? Jacqueline, good morning.
Good morning.
So what do you think? You think he was just being honest and still wants to get married?
I do. I mean, I think he sounds like a really reasonable, loving guy. I think he might have hesitated a little bit because he was on the spot, but he was honest. And isn't that one of the most important things needed for the foundation of a loving relationship?
100%. I am down with it. Thanks, Jacqueline. How about Sherry? Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So you don't think he's cheating, right?
No, I don't think he's cheating. I just don't think he's very excited.
I think he's just nervous, guys. Haven't you ever
I don't
been married?
know.
Sherry, you ever been married?
No, but when
Well,
I do,
listen,
I
you get
want him to
nervous.
be excited. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't
but you
get
still get
nervous.
nervous.
Michael was never nervous, not one time planning this wedding.
I've seen nervous people. I've seen nervous grooms. I've been around a handful of them, and they're nervous. I've spent the night with grooms before.
That
The
like
night
don't want to
before
do
the-
it the night before?
No, they don't want to do it. They're just nervous. They're like, bro. I mean, we've laid in bed together, a groom and I, the night before the wedding.
I love that.
Friend of mine got married.
I did the same thing with my maid of honor,
And
Taja.
we went out for a glass of wine, and then we came back to the hotel. You know, he wasn't staying with his wife, so he's
Yeah.
like, bro, will you stay with me? I was
Right.
like, of course I'll stay with you. And we just laid there in bed.
It was
And he's
slumber
like,
party.
he's like, dude, this is it. Bro, that's what guys say.
I know.
Bro, this is it. That's what they say. I'm
Girls
just
say
telling
the
you.
same thing too, by the way.
Like, dude, this is real. I mean,
Mhm.
this is happening. I mean, that's what guys do.
But it's like, that's not
I've
it.
practically been in a wedding.
It's not it. Yeah, it's not it.
That's not
Have
like,
you
I
ever
don't
laid
want to
with a groom?
do this. I don't want to do this, Ryan. I'm like, I need
No,
to
it's not.
postpone the
It's
wedding.
just like, dude, this is going to be real. Rest
He's
of
not
my
saying
life.
any of that stuff. He's literally saying, I don't want to pick a date because I'm not ready.
But until you guys lay in bed with the groom, I don't think you're qualified.
We have to stop.
I've laid in bed with a maid of honor, so I am qualified, and I'm married.
We have to stop with this idea that marriage is scary.
Yeah.
Like, this is it. Like, oh my God. Like, once I jump, like, it's over.
It's the
Like,
start
it's
of a
not
beautiful life
not
partnership.
over. It's not it. It's the beginning.
It's just beginning.
Well, Patty, when is your wedding?
Sorry, my coffee just fell.
Yeah, exactly. That's a Freudian slip right there. The universe just spilled your coffee because you said that. The coffee jumped out of her hand and spilled all over the floor when Patty said
He's
that.
like, gotta go, bye.
It is time for Ryan's Roses. It's a public service. As a last resort, in your relationship, if you need some help trying to find out what's going on and you just can't get the answers, then send us an email. Marie did in Sylmar. We're going to get into this call now. If you're about to make the transition from the car into work, iHeartRadio, always on your phone. Then you don't have to miss out on anything here. Marie, thanks for coming on. I'm going to read your email here to everybody, all right?
Sure.
So, Sissy, she says, Ryan, I went to Walgreens. I got those smart coupons printed out, the ones that show similar things to your previous purchases, and I don't want to get into what they were for, but they were very provocative, like protection and other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, honestly, we have no need for protection or any of those other things. So wait, so you went in and you bought these things?
I didn't know. I didn't buy them. That's why
you got the smart coupons for them, which indicates somebody else was buying them.
Right.
Exactly.
And got it.
That's why
Okay.
I'm so freaked out because it wasn't me.
Right. Okay. So, by the way, now the smart coupon is the smoking gun.
Mhm.
You know, who would have thought back in the day that you'd have a smart coupon that'd be the smoking gun?
And I hardly even pay much attention to them, but there was a ton of it was just this really long coupon. The receipt was really long, so I was just quickly glanced in it, and then all of a sudden these things were catching my eye, and I was embarrassed for one, and I know how those work, but usually you get coupons for things that you're buying.
Yeah, right.
Or it's on your previous purchase, and
things that you're buying or things they think you might want to buy based on what you have bought. And
exactly. So I don't even know. I'm
right.
I'm totally freaking out.
So, well, I would too if I had never purchased these things and all of a sudden they were coming up so deliberately. Well, it could be random, but they're smart coupons, so maybe it's not so random. All right, well, let me ask you, how long have you been married?
Oh, well, we've been married. We have 3 kids, and we've been married for 7 years.
Now, Marie, what we're going to do is we're going to offer your husband some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband and see who he's going to send flowers to on Kiss FM.
Okay, got it. Patty, all set here?
Yes.
And if you're just joining us, apparently her husband was at Walgreens buying condoms and other things for activities like that because she got smart coupons when she went back into Walgreens that were for those same things.
But we don't know if he was, but yeah, that's a possibility.
We don't know, but I mean, I guess we could talk to Walgreens.
Maybe there's a glitch. Maybe there's a glitch at Walgreens.
I mean, we should know from Walgreens.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
if
he's been
that
acting
could be
really
random.
strange too, so I don't think it's random. If there's just something about it that just feels like something else.
All right, let's make the call here. So be very quiet. Here we go, okay?
Hello?
May I speak to Paul?
This is him.
Hi, good morning, Paul. How are you?
I'm good.
Hi, my name's Patty. I'm calling from Celebration Flowers. I'm calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send it to whoever you want this morning at no cost to you. I'm also adding the free delivery, which means that you don't have to pay anything, and you can choose whoever you want, and I make sure they get delivered today by 6 p.m., and you can choose between red bouquets or white. And I have a few themes. I have thinking of you, miss you, I love you, and get well soon. And you can choose from those 4 as well.
Interesting. How did you come across my number?
You may have purchased something online in the past 5 months, and you opted to receive coupons and promotions. And when somebody does that, I get that information, and I'm able to get customers that way and offer my my discounts.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I'll do it. So how does this?
You just give me the name of the person you're going to send them to, the address, and you tell me from the packages I have which one you want, and they get delivered. So let's start with the name. It's probably going to be okay.
Venus. No. You just make it VV.
I'm sorry?
2V. Just V.
V, the initial?
Yes.
Okay, so to V. And what do you want to put on the note?
Just say, thinking of you.
Thinking of you. And do you want this signed Paul?
Yes.
Okay, Paul, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And we have got your wife, Marie, on the line. Who is Vivi? Is that what you said? Vivi? Is it Vivi or V?
Excuse me.
Who is this?
Who did you say you were?
Your wife. That's your wife, Marie.
Paul?
Yeah, who's the woman you're just sending the flowers to with that note?
Wait, I am so confused here. Did you guys set me up?
No.
Wait,
No, Paul.
Set me up for this.
No, Paul. Just a couple easy questions.
No.
Who's the woman that you sent the flowers to?
That is none of your business, and I'm wondering why it is that I'm getting set up by this.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it is some of my business, Paul, because I'm married to you, and I deserve to know who you're sending roses to if it's not me.
Thinking of you was the card.
Thinking of.
Oh man, this is good. There's no recovering from this, is there?
Hey, Paul, let me ask you. I've been to Walgreens.
Yeah, I've been to a Walgreens.
What was some of your last purchases at Walgreens? You recall?
No. One of those.
Well, I have a pretty good idea what some of your last purchases were at Walgreens, Paul, because I just found out that, the last time that I was there, I was just getting coupons for all sorts of really fun things that I've never bought in there before. So, obviously, you're spending lots of money on things that I just feel really uncomfortable.
You've never been there before. How did you get? What did you got coupons from stuff that I've never purchased?
No, for stuff that I've never purchased that obviously you've been purchasing, and I imagine that they're probably for this
like what?
DV or whatever person.
So you said Venus before Vivi. So there's a woman named Venus here, and your wife wrote to us to simply just try and help out here and find out what's going on. But she said that when she was there at Walgreens, the smart coupons that were printed up were for condoms and other things in that category. And so it is her belief that you are going there to buy this protection, and it's our belief that you might be using it on Venus.
You know what? I don't ever go into Walgreens. I don't buy the things.
No, you just told me you did.
Wait,
I just asked if you've been to Walgreens, and you said you had been.
I have been to a Walgreens, I'm sure, once in the last 3 months or so.
Okay, and did you buy some condoms there?
No.
You didn't. All right. Well, did you buy anything else that would be in that category of adult entertainment?
Oh, God. Okay. We'll talk about this later, okay? I don't want to fight this right all over it.
We talked to you recently, Paul, so obviously there's been a lot going on that we really need to talk about. So I really hope that you can actually make some time for me and for your family and actually have a conversation with me, because I think I deserve that.
He actually is hung up on us. I can see on the line he's hung up.
Oh, my gosh.
Now, Marie, the fact that he's sending flowers to Venus thinking of you, we got problems.
Yeah.
We got problems.
Yeah.
Why don't I'm going to call Walgreens and you work on your husband tonight, okay?
Okay.
And good luck, sweetheart. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye. Now, my feeling is this guy's guilty. You can just tell by if he wasn't doing anything wrong, then he should have explained it.
Yeah.
Then he tells me he's been to Walgreens, then he's never been to Walgreens, then he's been to Walgreens.
Then he's maybe once in the last 3 months. Yeah.
And then the guy sends flowers to Venus thinking of you, not his wife.
Yeah. Or he changes it, too, so he didn't want to put her full name. Then he wanted to do, just the nickname or her initials or whatever.
It's time. If you tune in for Ryan's Roses, let's go. Paige reaches out to us in Simi Valley, and she says via email, my husband had a charge for an airline ticket on his credit card. Looks like what would amount to 2 tickets. We're not traveling, and when he travels for work, his company buys the tickets. So let me bring Paige in. Paige, good morning. Thank you for writing to us.
Hi.
What do you think? What is your fear? What do you think is going on with this plane charge?
I'm just freaking out, but my mind might be getting the best of me. But, things have not really been good lately between us with the quarantine, and we have a new baby, and we just haven't been getting along. And I'm just afraid he's cheating on me, or he's going to cheat on me, or I don't know, like he's going to take someone on this trip because.
So this is advance work. This has not happened yet. You don't know that he's gone anywhere yet.
I don't know. And, I asked him if he had any travel coming up, and he said he's not sure. He might have a trip. So I tried to sort of dance around it and ask him, and didn't get an answer that I...
What happens when he travels for work? He travels for work, you say?
Yeah, he travels for work, but it's never on our charge, on our credit card bill. It's odd if it is. They pay for it, so it's usually on a different card.
Okay. I'll tell you what. We're going to call him for Ryan's Roses. Sisney's standing by. Let's see what we can find out, okay?
Okay.
Hang tight. We're making the call now. We just met her. We're making the call now to her husband for Ryan's Roses. So she's fearful there's a charge, an airline ticket charge on his credit card, and it looks like it's the purchase of a trip in the future for two. Now, what if it's a surprise, Paige? Valentine's Day or something like that?
I've already ruined my Valentine's Day with my husband because of me digging around. So could
Any
it be that?
chance it could be that?
I mean, that would be amazing.
Are you sure you want us to call him?
Everything. His money's been really tight. I was on maternity leave, and then I got laid off because of COVID, and he's been struggling with his job. So I don't think he would go all out and spend that kind of money on a trip, and then we have to get someone to take care of the baby. I don't know.
Okay, let's call him now. Good luck to you. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. We're going to offer him some roses and see what we can find out. Just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, here we go. Be very quiet and good luck, okay?
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Aaron.
Yeah, this is Aaron. Who's this?
Hi, Aaron. My name is Veronica. I'm calling from the Simi Valley Florist. We're actually a flower shop looking to promote our business, so we're offering local residents the chance to send free roses. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
You know what? I'm going to pass.
Are you sure? They're absolutely free. I don't need any cash or credit card info or anything like that. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family. We can start just with the name of the person you'd want to send the roses to. If there's someone in your life, a wife, a sister, a mom.
I understand, and I really appreciate it. I don't think I can afford to get scammed right now. And no offense.
No. There's no money. There's no money.
I understand. I appreciate it. I know that you are probably legit and real. It's just something for me. I can't have that on my mind right now, but I do appreciate it. Thank you very much for the offer.
Aaron, before you hang up, my name is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Paige, on the line, Aaron. Thank you for staying on for us for just a second. I understand that you want to refuse what you think could be a scam. But the reason we're calling to just be direct is Paige has shared with us some information about your relationship. Do you mind if I share it with you?
I mean, yeah, I guess. Sure.
So Aaron, has told us that she has seen a charge on your credit card, an airfare charge for 2 different tickets, 2 people for an upcoming trip. And her worry is that you're taking someone on a trip somewhere. And she can hear you. Can you answer that?
What? Hold on, Paige?
Hi.
What is going on?
I asked you, I saw the charge on the bill, and when I asked you if you have an upcoming trip, and you said, you weren't sure, so.
No, okay, hold on. That, I know the charge you're talking about. I understand. I know what you're saying. That was a deal that I saw that was for 2 people that was refundable. So I know money's tight right now, and that's why I was like, I didn't want to tell you unless I knew we could go. But this was for us. This was something that I wanted to do for you and I wanted to take you, but I didn't know when we could go because of COVID and everything. That's why I just didn't tell you. But it's there, and I have it, and we can use it anytime. That's why I got it for you. This is not, oh my God, this is not about anyone else.
Oh my God. I'm running on empty, and we've been fighting so much, and the baby, and oh my God.
Look, no, please don't worry. That's the last thing I want you to do is worry, okay? This is not about anyone else. This is look, we had a baby, and then a pandemic happens, okay? I've talked to my mom. She will look after Charlie, and whenever we can, whenever this wraps up, this is for us, okay? This is for me and you, our time, because it's been hard. It's been hard, and I thought you deserve it.
Oh, my God. Okay. Awesome.
Please don't cry. Please don't cry.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Paige, the best news maybe that you could hear, considering where your head was going with all of it. Aaron, thank you for staying on and explaining all of this. Even the good news is awkward. Thank you, guys. Good luck with your relationship, and congrats on your baby, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. I want to go back to Ryan's Roses. We had good news, but it fell into an awkward place. And I think that we could revise our Ryan's Roses scheduling a little bit so that we don't have to do that. And I'll tell you a little bit more. But it has to do with Valentine's Day, right? Because this is me. This is exactly what happened to you in a way.
Yes.
Hang on. So we just had a Ryan's Roses. I actually think, and I don't know, Mark, how many years, days, months, weeks have I been on this show?
We are just a few weeks short of our 17th anniversary.
Wow, look at that.
What? 17 years?
That later this month, we hit 17 years.
So I'll be in my 18th year this year?
That's right.
Wow.
That's like all schooling, elementary, junior high, and high school.
That's like a baby was 0 to college.
Yeah, to adulthood.
That's frightening.
That's awesome.
I apologize to a generation or two. No, but here was my thought then. I'm just dawning on me. We should not do Ryan's Roses calls 2 weeks before Valentine's Day. Should be a blackout because we're ruining people's surprises. Like that was textbook surprise. And we've done this with Christmas too. Remember?
Mm-hmm,
holiday gifts,
sure have.
second jobs.
Yep.
Ryan's Roses. Just a little housekeeping here. Paige and Aaron are married. They're in a pandemic. They had a baby. She sees a ticket for 2 airfare on his credit card. She thinks, oh, he's sneaking around, he's going somewhere. Well, it turns out we're just days before Valentine's Day, and that was a surprise for Valentine's Day. So my thought is, we really should have a Ryan's Roses blackout February 1st to 14th.
I'm okay with that. I mean, just in case we do ruin somebody else's plans for Valentine's
Certainly in an
Day.
email that says, hey, I don't know, but I see a ticket for 2 in the future. I mean, that we should have been at least clever enough to realize this is highly risky. It's a surprise.
We did realize that, and we asked her, do you still want us to make the phone call? We did.
But we should be more disciplined. We should be more disciplined. I mean, she was already on the line, right? She was already here. And since this is exactly what, in a way, happened to you with Michael.
Yeah, I ruined our surprise.
Because why? Because you were inquisitive, curious.
Because I'm just too much of a planner. So I was just like, we need to book something. We should book an Airbnb and get away for the weekend. And
but you know,
this is what I did.
To believe I have been in relationships during this time, and I have tried to create an environment where these 2 weeks you don't ask too many questions.
Yeah.
You don't ask about too many questions. Just say, you know what you say? Are you available? What day is Valentine's Day? What day of the week?
Sunday.
It's on a Sunday this year.
All right, so fine. Let's back it up to the 13th. Are you available from 10 a.m. the 13th until 7 p.m. on the 14th? You are? Great. Could you just block that out? That's it. That's all I got to say.
See,
that's it.
That's good.
Because it's just too risky. Like, Tubbs, are you doing anything romantic for your girlfriend?
I'll just be making dinner. Something simple.
What are you making? I mean, it's not that simple.
I haven't decided yet.
Look at you planner.
Well,
Paella, we could do
Wow.
steaks, could do some lobster. I don't know.
Oh, you can also put all of that in the paella.
Now you're thinking.
I know, I am. Because I'm a big paella fan.
or put it on her.
So, by the way, you have 6 days. It's this Sunday. You should really nail this down. You got to think ahead a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So I'm just saying maybe there should be a blackout before Valentine's Day when we do roses. Kelsey, you think that Aaron is lying? You think that he changed his story because she saw the charge?
Yeah, I think he's lying.
No.
How? Really? See, I don't know. Maybe if he's that quick. I mean, he was very effusive to you. If he's that quick, maybe. It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, but like,
I've never seen a deal like this. I've never heard of a deal like this. And I mean, I would just ask myself, like, if she hadn't seen the charges, like, would she really be like going on this trip now? I just don't think so.
I mean, I don't know. Somehow we took it at face value, but maybe we should be a bit more cynical.
I just believed him with how stressed out they are with the baby right now. Like the way he said, he's like, we had a baby and then a pandemic hit. Like, I couldn't even imagine how stressful that is for new parents. So I totally believed him, but
well, Kelsey, thank you for pointing that out. Appreciate you calling.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. Love your show.
Love your call. Thank you very much. I was about to say the same thing, but
love your ears.
Love your voice. Thank you. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Get excited about it. This is, just get excited that if your phone doesn't ring, we're not calling you. It's a public service, though. Seriously. This comes from Alexia. Now, Alexia says, Sissany, in her email, Dear Ryan and Sissany, my boyfriend and I are going through a lot. We're fighting and nothing seems to fix us. He doesn't return my calls or texts. I think he has another girl because this is not how he should be acting. We've been together for 3.5 years and I don't want us being like this with each other anymore. So
Yikes.
Funny.
The not returning phone calls or text messages? Ouch.
Well, right. So what's festering? What's the issue? How old are they? We don't know yet. Let me find. Alexia, hi. How are you?
Hi.
Hey, Alexia, how old are you?
I'm 22.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Be right there. I mean, she's 22.
What?
3.5 years. So she met him when she was, you did the math, 19 and a half.
Maybe this isn't meant to be.
Well, I'm just saying she met when they were teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
So this stuff happens. This is all parts of rites of passages.
But also, I feel like you're trying to figure yourself out in your 20s, so you are going to fight a lot. If you can make it through it, then.
So you met him, I didn't do the math right? 22, 21, 19 and a half? 18 and a half, yeah. That was a year off. So
Yeah.
you were really young when you met. I
Yeah,
can see all the
right
calls
after
coming in about how I didn't do the math right, so I apologize. Okay, did I get it right now? 18 and a half? That would be 3.5. If you take 18.5 and add 3.5, you get 22.
That's right. Yeah. It was right after high school, and I mean, we just went through so much together, and I feel like we're fighting so much, and nothing's fixing it. But I also won't return any of my calls. I can't get a hold of her.
So, Alexia, I'm going to do something we don't normally do here. I'm going to ask that you handle this yourself. I don't think that we're going to get involved in this.
Okay.
Because you guys met when you were teenagers. This kind of stuff happens. He may or may not be cheating, but I think this is one better worked out by the two of you. I know you can't get him to respond, but he will, or you should physically go to him and find out what's going on. But I don't think that we're going to make a call for you.
I just want your help if you'll give it.
I know. And I want to help, but I'm just saying I don't know that we're the best resource. Hang on 1 second.
Why are you having second doubts about this?
I just said it.
Just because she's young?
She was 18 and a half when they met.
Yeah.
This kind of stuff happens. They're not married.
You're being ageist.
Ageist.
How am I being ageist?
You wouldn't make this phone call if she was 39.
Maybe I wouldn't because they're just dating.
They're not just dating. They're in almost a 4-year relationship.
Yeah.
I got engaged at 4 years.
All right, fine. We'll come back in just 1 second. I think I know what we'll do. All right, so name callers, label pointer makers. Why do you always want to label everybody?
She's the one that labeled you ageist.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of that
Ageist.
word.
I'm ageist.
Well, you're not going to make the call. She's calling us and she's obviously desperate.
I'm going to make the call, but she's...
You weren't going to make the call. You just said, we're not going to do this. And now we're convincing you to do it. And now you're backpedaling.
No, first, you haven't convinced me to do it, but I have a plan. So, just so you know, Alexia met this guy when she was 18 and a half, which, by the way, is fantastic. And a lot of you who are 18 meet the person that you end up with, and that's great. Now, she has dated the guy for 3.5 years, and now he won't respond to her. So he's clear there's a problem, or he's over her, or he's moved on, or something. But they're boyfriend-girlfriend from a young age. I just don't feel like it's what Ryan's Roses is made for. I feel like this is, honestly, I think it's more useful if you're engaged or married. I always think that. Although we've done boyfriend-girlfriend a lot.
Right.
But I always think there's just the stakes are higher if you're married or engaged.
But
So-
she still feels the same love for this person that someone that's 29 or 30 would feel.
Let's call him.
Okay.
Here we go. Married people always getting the privileges.
Why are you so labelist? You're a labelist. You're being labelist. Like,
Just like people that are dating are just as important as people who are married or engaged.
do you
Okay?
think that I am not a choir and you are a preacher? What do you think you're looking at here? It is a mirror. We're talking about you, Sisney.
Put
You
yourself,
people get all the good stuff.
Don't you people me. Put yourself in Alexia's shoes. If that was you, wouldn't you want to get to the bottom of it?
Yeah, but I
Okay.
also think after seeing the way life rolls out, she's got time. Alexia?
Yeah.
We are going to call. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your boyfriend's name is on Kiss FM.
You have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, here we go. Sisney, good luck.
Hello?
He answered.
Oh, come on.
What?
You hung up on him.
I did hang up on him because he's there, Alexia, so call him right now.
Oh, my God.
He answered
I
the
can't
phone.
believe you
We're
did
not
that.
doing it. He answered the phone. Alexia?
No, he answered for you. He won't answer for me.
All right, fine. We'll call and you talk.
Oh.
Here we go. Can we get him back,
I'm
Patty?
not mad at that.
No, you don't say anything.
I won't.
Okay. Here we go. You talk, Alexia. Here we go. Here it goes. It's coming. It's our number. Turn off the mics.
Hello?
Brandon,
Hello, yes.
it's me. It's Alexia. Why aren't you answering any of my calls?
What do you mean why I'm not answering your calls?
I mean, I've been trying to get a hold of you like crazy. Like, I feel like I had to do so much stuff just to get you on the phone.
Oh, I gotta say the thing. Brandon, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now. Go ahead, Alexia.
Hey, that's the only way I could think of to get through to you.
You broke up with me. What do you want from me? I'm just trying to get over it. This is not easy. Like, I don't even know why the heck you're calling me again. I don't know where the heck you're calling me from.
No, Fran, it's not like... I feel like everything we're doing is just stupid, and I just needed to talk to you, but you haven't been answering, so it doesn't even be able to, like, talk through this with you.
Brandon, Brandon, you heard me say your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Just, I need you to understand that. You are on the air. Alexia reached out to us. My name is Ryan. This is Sissy.
Hey.
Reached out to us to get in touch with you because she said that you're blowing her off. You've been together for 3.5 years. I'm telling you.
No.
So what? I told you something was not. I told you not to do
Alexia, did you break up with him?
Yes, she did.
No, Fran, stop.
But Alexia, why didn't you tell us that?
Yeah, why did you keep that
So
from
you're
us?
lying to everybody.
No, I just felt like you guys wouldn't actually make the call if you... But it doesn't matter, because I don't...
Wait,
I
so
don't
you
want to be
did break
broken
up?
anymore.
This is Hen House.
Oh, gosh.
It's Hen House. That's what it is.
No.
It's Hen House. It's absolute Hen House.
What is Hen House?
This is not cool. You totally destroyed my heart. Like I don't know why I'm on the radio. Number one,
Right, and you know what? I'm going to take you off the radio, Brandon. And Alexia, I'm going to take you off the radio as well. Alexia, you didn't tell us that you broke up with the guy. I mean, come on. Now you're toying with everybody now.
Yeah, that's messed up, Alexia.
No. It's just, honestly, I just, that's the only way I could think. I've tried everything. And Brandon, you won't pick up.
Brandon's
So
not
how
listening
would you
right now.
want-
I just put him off the air. But Alexia, you broke up with the man. No wonder he's not returning. He broke his heart. No wonder he's not picking up. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses, a public service here. This is from Vanessa in Santa Fe Springs. She says, Dear Ryan, my fiance and I met 7 months ago at a bike ride meetup. We got engaged 2 months ago. I really was never into biking, so I'm not a regular like my fiance is. However, a few weeks ago, he told me the bike ride meetup had turned into guys only. But he was a little weird and still is weird about it. When he comes home from the meetups, he smells like wine.
Interesting.
Well,
I've taken a bike ride before and ended up at Jelena in Venice.
Yeah, I know that. Is that what you do?
Hello, Rose, and had to have the Uber get me in the bike back.
You're like, can you pick me up? By the way, can I throw this in your
trunk? It's not impossible to have happen.
Yeah.
So she says, what has me thinking something is not right is that the bike rides were coordinated by a girl. She's very good looking. I have a suspicion that he's hanging out with her. So she thinks that this ride that was co-ed is now just guys, but being coordinated by a girl, which doesn't add up to her, and she thinks that her man is messing around with this girl. That's what this is about.
It's crazy.
Okay, Vanessa, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm okay, thanks for asking. Do you know this woman? Have you seen or met this woman that's coordinating the bike rides?
Oh, yeah. I met her. She's the one that does the bike ride. So when I signed up, I met her in person.
And you find it strange that all of a sudden it shifted to only men. Why don't you just go where they're meeting up and find out?
Well, I want to, but when I tried to find a schedule on the Facebook group, I was blocked. They kicked me out.
Whoa.
Oh, that to me is bad.
I don't like that.
That's not a good sign.
That's when I knew something was not okay.
Now, here, the stakes in this are pretty simple and obvious. Your fiance we're talking about, so you're planning to get married.
Mm-hmm.
And if something like this is happening, better to know now than later.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want it to happen at all.
Well, of course not. But no one wants to be on this call. But we'd rather get to the bottom of it now than later. What's this woman's name?
Raquel.
Raquel is her name.
Yep, Raquel.
All right, we want to have Patty come in and offer your fiancé some roses and find out who he sends them to, who's top of mind, okay?
Okay.
Just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my fiancé on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to do that now, so be quiet. We want to find out who he sends them to and what note he puts on the card, all right?
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Marcus?
Yeah, this is Marcus.
Hi, Marcus. It's Patty from Golden Flowers. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. They're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want today. I don't need any information from you, just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and they get delivered today before 6 p.m.
What? Wait.
They're completely free. I'm calling 5 people today to take advantage of this offer. I'm only doing it today, and I'm doing free deliveries of our beautiful red roses. So you get a nice bouquet that you can send to whoever you want today at no charge to you.
So, all right. Wait. So free flower?
Yeah, they're free. All I'm asking is if you could just refer me to your friends and family, and if you have a Facebook, to just...
Oh, so you're like promoting?
Exactly, yes.
All right. Do you need the name first or the note first? What do you need?
Let's start with the name.
All right. Name's Raquel.
Okay.
All right.
And is that Raquel?
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you want to put on the note?
All right. Why don't you put tandem and then ... So 3 dots and random. And I put like an exclamation point at the end.
Okay.
So get that.
Marcus, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany on Kiss FM. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your fiancée, Vanessa, on the phone. Tandem and random?
Yeah.
What is going on with you and Raquel? As an engaged man, tandem and random and flowers going to her.
Hey.
What's happening?
I'm not engaged. I'm not engaged.
Yes, we are engaged.
What?
Is this woman Vanessa your fiancée?
Vanessa?
Yes, I am his fiancé, Ryan.
Is that true?
No.
Marcus? Wait, did you propose to this woman?
No, we talked about maybe getting married. What is happening? This is really weird.
Are you dating Vanessa?
We're hooking up. I mean, like, why is this on the radio? Like, what's
this is being broadcast.
We
Vanessa,
live together.
Vanessa, are you overstating your relationship?
No.
Yeah, why don't you say the truth?
Do you have a ring?
You put me on the radio. Why don't you say the truth?
That is the truth.
I needed help with rent, so I moved in with her, and then we were all like hooking up, and talking about, hey, we get along. Maybe one day we'll get married, but I didn't propose. I didn't say anything.
Well, she told me that you guys have been engaged for 2 months, that you met 7 months ago, and she thinks you're cheating on her.
Well, I don't know what to say to that.
So that's not true? Vanessa, what's such guy?
Yeah,
I need someone to tell me what the truth is here.
That is the truth. We got engaged 2 months ago.
Did he propose to you?
I mean, he didn't ask me to marry him, but he...
Thank you.
That's not engaged.
On the radio. Why are you trying to embarrass me on the radio?
Are you dating? Marcus, is her impression that you're just dating her?
Yeah. We're not even dating. I mean, we've only known each other like 7 months, and I just moved in. She knew.
We're living together.
You knew.
How are we not... How...
I had trouble paying rent. You knew that.
So
and
one conversation about it, a conversation about it, Vanessa, made you think that you're engaged?
Well, how would I not think that we're getting married?
Have you told your family that you're engaged or your friends? Like, is it a known thing?
I mean, I told everyone I know. Every time I meet someone, I always say that I'm engaged.
Okay.
Well, that's on you. I mean, I don't... Why...
This is weird.
Why are you embarrassing me like this? Second of all...
Marcus, what's going on with you and Raquel while we're at it?
Well, it's none of her business, but it's,
I'm curious.
Yeah, I want to know.
Like, this is a girl. I really like her. And, we met doing this bike club thing, and, it's good.
Right. So,
and it's got nothing to do with Vanessa.
So, Vanessa,
and,
I think...
Vanessa, it's kind of like, just because we're living together doesn't mean, it's just, doesn't mean we're engaged.
Wow. So you moved in to help with rent. You hooked up, but there's no relationship. There's no romantic relationship here, Marcus?
There's hooking up.
You guys don't go out on dates? You haven't met each other's parents?
We're in the same bed every night. How is that not... how is that not a relationship?
Well, relationship or engagement?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I thought we were engaged. We talked about it. So why?
I think lack of clear communication seems to be a real problem in this dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
So, Vanessa, you need to understand where you are in this relationship. Marcus, you need to understand what she thinks or expects from you and be clear, especially if you guys are in the same bed, because this is going to be weird tonight.
It really is.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to come home.
Well,
I don't
that's
want you to.
All right, I'm going to let you guys fight about your roommateship off the air. Good luck to you both.
That's a first.
I think so. I mean, the fact that guy can pedal. I mean, I like him, but I don't know that he has enough energy to pedal.
I know.
He sounds so relaxed that I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Wait, I feel bad for both of them.
Well, here's the issue.
Cuckoo.
When you're she might be a little cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
Right? When you're in a relationship and you assume you're engaged?
Yeah, she's like, well, I think so. It's like,
well,
no.
we've talked about it.
No, I told all my friends.
I'm feeling bad about myself that I might side with Marcus here. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. This is, I don't know that we've had one quite like this before with new technology and new apps and surveillance apps.
I know, it's kind of scary.
It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I was offered a promotion at work that has me in Phoenix for 6 months. My wife was very supportive, but wouldn't move with me, which I understood. She has her job, her friends, her whole routine. I've been there for 3 months now, and she seems different. She's hanging out with her coworkers, goes out with them all the time. I've asked her about it, but she says they're just having fun. Here's the kicker. The other night, I got a movement alert on our home security system, so I opened the app and saw my wife walking into our house with another man. Then I saw him leaving a few hours later. I'm freaking out.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was nighttime.
So, Michael, thank you for coming on with us. I get why you would be freaking out. Can you describe, when you talk about seeing your wife and this man walk in, describe that image of body language and anything else you noticed?
Well, I mean, I was already, freaking out. I was already really tired, not getting any sleep. And I get this alert, and I get them all the time, and it's usually stuff I ignore, the mailman and people that are supposed to be there. But the timestamp was really odd. It was late in the evening, and it was my wife and this man. And I just, in my brain, I could not process why he was there at 9:30 at night. It did not make any sense to me. And then I really started panicking because I'm like, I don't even know this guy, and I know like a lot of her friends. So, yeah, I mean, it was crazy.
Do you have any of these things in your house? You don't have any of these cameras in your house, do you?
No. I mean, this is just one of those basic commercial home security systems that it has a thing on the door. And one in the backyard.
We've done the commercials for these systems, and there are also Sissany has the Nest Cam, or she has one inside Michael's bathroom.
Yeah, that's for the dogs.
Well, that's what she told you. I'm just kidding. Okay, hang on one second. This Michael, and we'll come back and find out what's happening. Michael is on the line. He's been married for how long? Michael, you've been married how long?
2 years. So
he's on a work assignment for months. And he sees his wife walking into the house at night with another man because they have the system on their door where has an app and he gets notified. She's in there with the guy for a few hours, then the guy leaves hours later at night. Not good. So something's going on. Now, Michael, what do you want us to send? Do you want us to send her flowers?
I would like to see what would happen if she was confronted with the idea of like going on a romantic weekend or something like that, and who would you bring? If it was really quick, like, hey, you won this prize or something, and then she would have to figure out, oh, he's, Michael's not around. I'll go with whoever the heck that is.
Oh, right.
And then maybe she'll catch herself. I mean, even if she says my name, if she hesitates for a second, it means maybe she thought of somebody else.
Okay.
But she'll know she'll be on the air, right?
Right. Okay. Well, she won't know she's on the air until after all this happens. But let's see. Let's try it. Okay. Patty's going to try it. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Good luck, Michael. Right. I need you to be very, very quiet while we do all of this and say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your wife's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. You have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right. Here we go. Good luck.
All right.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jenny?
Speaking.
Hi, Jenny. How are you? My name is Emily, and I'm calling from Soul Resorts here in Palm Springs. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive here a weekend getaway for two. I believe that you chose to opt in to receive promotions and discounts the last time you made a purchase online. And you've been selected to get this weekend getaway for two. All I need is the name of you and your guest, and you can come in this weekend if you like.
And it's going to be this weekend, you said?
It could be this weekend or in the next, it expires by the end of summer, but I have a nice suite here available this weekend.
Okay. So me, and then can the name be changed if possible?
What do you mean?
Like if I choose one name and that person can't come, can I change it to another name?
No, unfortunately, we can't do that.
Okay. It'll be me and Scott.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your husband on the line.
Really? Michael?
Yes, Michael. Who is Scott?
Yeah, I would love to know who Scott is. Who is Scott?
Scott is a friend of mine, and I don't know when you're coming down. Every time you say you're going to come down, you can't come down because of work. So I just made a decision. I didn't want to put your name down, and then you couldn't come down, and then I have to go down by myself.
Do you not?
Hold on.
Do you not see how crazy this is? I cannot even believe that this is where we are. I cannot even believe that you get a call from some random resort in Palm Springs, and you're going to bring not your husband because what?
Well, I would bring my husband if he comes down when he says he's going to come down, but it's been 3 months.
Okay, you two, hold on for a second. Jenny, we're calling you because we saw a man walk into your home at night and leave a few hours later. Who is the man?
That's Scott, and I know we have a system in the house.
And then what did you do inside?
We just talk.
I don't like it. I don't like it. And you didn't tell your husband?
He didn't ask.
Jenny, I don't like a lot of things. I don't like a lot of things. I don't like the way you're speaking to everybody. Honestly, I'm just going to be honest. I don't think it's the right tone.
Right.
I don't like it. I think that you're doing something and you're not talking to your husband, and clearly there's resentment here. I mean, I'm hearing it.
Big time.
Right? Mm-hmm. So what's the problem?
The problem is he decided that he's going to move away to Arizona for 6 months, and I totally understand it's a good opportunity, but, I have to stay here. And if we're going to do a long-distance relationship, then we need to establish the rules. And the rules were he was going to see me at least every other weekend, and then every other weekend it's always like an issue. So it's been 3 months, and I haven't seen him. I've seen him once. So at the end of the day, it's like if you really want this marriage or this relationship, then you need to fight for it. It's not like I haven't told Michael before.
So you do have resentment that he's gone on this work assignment.
My resentment's not that he's going and working. That's not. I love the fact that he's working. My resentment is that you can't. If we made a deal and we're going to see each other at this time, then we do that because it's for the relationship. But don't come with a lame
okay. Can I just say, I am not having fun over there. I don't know what you think I'm doing over there, but I'm opening up this location. It is killing me. It is much harder than I thought it was going to be. But you know what? This is like more than a 10K increase in salary. So I got to do it, and you're going to benefit from it. We're going to be able to pay down some bills and some credit cards. I thought this was a practical decision, and I'm talking to a high school student whose boyfriend didn't come home for 4 weeks. I'm over here making adult decisions, and you're like in high school. I just don't even know who you are right now.
It's not the issue that you haven't come home. The issue is that we made a deal, and you said that you're going to come. And on the day that you're supposed to be coming, you don't come.
Yeah, I made a deal with my boss that I was going to work.
Okay. Hey, Michael, Jenny. Hey, guys. You have a real problem with your relationship. Yeah. All right. And it's not for all of us to determine right now. I don't know if you're cheating or not, Jenny, but clearly this is not the way a marriage is supposed to sound. And maybe you're having a moment. You can work through it, and we want you to. But I would start with speaking and listening maybe before you're speaking to each other. Okay. I'm gonna let you, Michael. Good luck, Jenny. Good luck. I'm gonna let you both go. That's a fight. We don't need to be in the middle of.
That was so bad.
But she was talking to him angry from the get go.
I was gonna say, even if she's not cheating, it's bad.
But I think she's bringing this guy on purpose so he sees it, and all of this might have been intentional. Just looking at some of the calls after that Ryan's Roses, a lot of calls coming in saying that she is so cheating. Yeah. So cheating is the way that you're describing it.